part 2 in the Going Grey series, the series in which all the releases are a little bit grey. They're all a little bit like that, really. But they're ideal for fans, and fans love them. And so do I, which is why I'm presenting this series. We're going grey with Queen in this particular episode, and this is going to be a 2-part series. So I will do part 2 next week. And there's quite a lot to go through. We've got, last count, I think 16 albums. So I'll do 8 in part 1 and then finish off with 8 in part 2, unless I find any more. You never know. So let's start straight away. They're all live. These are all, each album features a live concert or excerpts from a live concert. A concert covering 2 sides of a vinyl disc, anyway. So here we go. First up, we have a concert taken from the 28th of February 1981. So it's going back a little bit, this particular one, featuring a concert from the Estadio Jose Amalfitani in Argentina. And we have 10 tracks, and they include, let me have a quick look here, Keep Yourself Alive, Flash's Theme, The Hero, Crazy Little Thing Called Love, Bohemian Rhapsody, Tie Mother Down, Another One Bites the Dust, Sheer Heart Attack, We Will Rock You, and We Are the Champions. Now, this particular LP is very limited. In fact, there's only 350 copies in existence, so I am told. Now, that is split between 2 colours, red and yellow. The yellow is limited to 150 copies. I have the red here, as you can see. Let me just take it out. So there you go. And there are 200 copies of those knocking about. This particular one is basically a radio broadcast. That's where the source material has come from, this particular LP. And next, You Made Us Feel We Could Fly. That's the name of this particular LP. It's a Rio De Janeiro concert from 1985. This was broadcast on January the 12th, and it was an FM broadcast, basically. This particular copy comes on coloured vinyl, green to be exact. And it's also limited, of course, limited to 285 copies. In terms of tracks, let me quickly read what's on the back here. We have a right old variety for 1985. We've got Tie Your Mother Down, 7 Seas of Rye, Keep Yourself Alive, Liar, It's a Hard Life, Now I'm Here, In This World We Created, Bohemian Rhapsody, of course, Radio Gaga, a track I loathe and despise, I Want to Break Free, We Will Rock You, We Are the Champions, and God Save the Queen. This one, Another Party Is Over, is another FM broadcast. This one is relatively early, from 1977, broadcast on the 11th of December. This one is from Houston in Texas, and this particular copy arrives on coloured vinyl as well. And I suppose you could call this flecked silver with impurities, I suppose, really. It's limited edition, not surprisingly, down to 235 copies. So not that many of these about. Let me read on the back. I'm going to have to take my glasses off, and I do apologise for this, but the font on the rear here is difficult to read, shall we say. So we have My Melancholy Blues, White Man, Now I'm Here, Stone Cold Crazy, Bohemian Rhapsody. On the flip, we have Keep Yourself Alive, Tie Your Mother Down, We Will Rock You, We Are the Champions, Sheer Heart Attack, Jailhouse Rock, and God Save the Queen. And what I didn't do, and is most remiss of me, is to actually say what the labels are for these things. Well, the Estadio, a particular one, that is Supernaut Records. That's that one. And then the other 2, so we'll have the Live Cut from Brazil and the Houston, Texas. There we go. Both of those are on the Roxborough label. And when I say Roxborough, I mean Roxborough. That's how you spell Roxborough. On to the next one. This particular one is from Coda Publishing, and it's described as the very best of Queen live. Actually, it is the Japan edition, and it is limited in terms of numbers, but I have no idea what that actually means, and I have no idea how limited it might be. What it actually says on the rear here is the legendary broadcasts from the USA, Japan, and Argentina. So we're looking at, let me just read the back here for you. We're looking at a Crazy Little Thing Called Love, Under Pressure from Saturday Night Live, 1982. The third one is an Argentinian track, 1981, Keep Yourself Alive. Tie Your Mother Down, that's a Houston, Texas, 1977 release. Another one, Bites the Dust, again Argentina, 1981. We've got It's a Hard Life from Tokyo, along with Hammer to Fall, also Tokyo, both of those 1985. We have Radio Gaga, and also I Want to Break Free from that same Tokyo concert, as is Seven Seas of Rye, and from 1977, Love of My Life. It has a rather nice, well, rather intriguing see-through inner sleeve with a red, white and blue speckled tie-dye, as you can see, colouring here. Each one is unique, each LP is unique because the pattern is sort of randomly applied. So there you go, intriguing. This one is from the Yoyogi National Gymnasium in Tokyo in 1985, and the band were just completing the end of their Works tour. This particular one is actually on grey vinyl. It's described as the Japan edition, and what we're looking at here is 10 tracks. Tear It Up, Tie Your Mother Down, Keep Yourself Alive, Liar, and something called Instrumental Inferno, which I've yet to hear, so I'm not quite sure what that means. Instrumental Inferno. On the flip, we have It's a Hard Life, Dragon Attack, Is This the World We Created, Love of My Life, and finishing with Bohemian Rhapsody. And this is on grey vinyl. As for the label, it is, and I quote, Anglo-Atlantic Media Limited, which sounds extraordinarily grand. Now remember I showed you the LP relating to the Argentinian concerts, the Estadio Jose Amalfitani from 1981. That was a 10-tracker. Well, there's a little bit of competition here because Coda have produced an extended 2-disc form of that same concert, and they spread it over 2 individual LPs, and we have them both here. So we have part 1 and part 2. And instead of 10 tracks, we have a total of 22. So far more on here. What we have, again, the same February 1981 concert. Here is the first one. We'll bring that back. Okay. And the second one. Both of these, again, limited, but both of these are also on clear vinyl. And we have a grand total, as I say, of 22 tracks. Let me quickly read them just so you know what you get from this. Both of these are Japan editions, by the way, so lots of Japanese text mixed in with English text as well on the front and the rear. And we have We Will Rock You, if I can say the name, Let Me Entertain You, Play the Game, Mustafa, Death on Two Legs, Killer Queen, I'm in Love with My Car, Keep Yourself Alive, Flash's Theme, The Hero, Crazy Little Thing Called Love, Bohemian Rhapsody, Need Your Loving Tonight, Rocket, Prime Drive, Save Me, Now I'm Here, Dragon Attack, Tie Your Mother Down, another one, Bites the Dust, Sheer Heart Attack, We Will Rock You, and We Are the Champions. Far more thorough from Coda, so well done Coda. And another one from Coda, who very busy people they are as well. This particular one is called The Best of Queen Broadcasting Live, and it mixes live tracks. On the back here we have 11 tracks. This is clear vinyl, again being Coda. They don't really say how limited this is, but it can only be a few hundred at the most, surely. What we have here is a Crazy Little Thing Called Love from Saturday Night Live 1982, Under Pressure from the same show, 25th of September. Both of those particular tracks were originally broadcast. We've got Keep Yourself Alive, Tie Your Mother Down, Somebody to Love, Killer Queen, Now I'm Here, Love of My Life, Bohemian Rhapsody, We Will Rock You, and We Are the Champions. Where the other 9 tracks come from, I think it's Houston, 1977. This was the News of the World tour, the tour to support the album called News of the World. So I reckon the other 9 are from this Houston gig in Texas. The first 2 are Saturday Night Live appearances. So that's the end of part 1 of Going Grey with Queen. I hope you enjoyed it. little quick run through, I know. We're trying to cram as much in as I possibly can. And we'll look at part 2 next time round, next week, and finish off this big batch of LPs. I'll see you then. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you soon. Bye bye.